This is your opinion?
It's a fact.
Thank you very much for tuning in and stopping back. We get to the 6th episode of Season 3. The second half begins. And, you know, like I binged them all the first night I got a chance, and I lost a lot of sleep trying to catch up. I don't got the bounce back that I did when I was younger. But it was entirely worth it, and this was a wonderful continuation of how things were just before. I said this about Season 1. It seems like each episode has this, hey, we've got it established now. Tune in next time. And you tune in next time and you think, okay, what's up? Whoa, wait a minute. This is a setup again. And it's not bad. It's good. It's further turns and twists. And I love how it works out. I just love how this season proceeds along, much like, you know, the seasons before. In any case, King Cobra. Let's take a look. Look at that guy's mouth. The guy with the ponytail.
Well, the last time I saw a mouth like that, it had a hook in it.
I couldn't think of where I had seen him before. Anybody who has seen the FX series Rescue Me. He's one of the many relatives of Tommy Gaffin.
Man, it was so sick. Tori was just kicking ass. I took care of Chris.
I see that and I think Claudius. Yeah, there he is. He has shame over this.
I didn't think you were. Yeah, but they got what they deserve for what they did to Miguel.
And he's telling himself that.
I don't want to talk about it.
She doesn't really want to talk about it. And Eli doesn't really want to talk about his either.
Look, I know some of these guys, and they're
natural athletes, which is exactly what's been missing in our dojo. Everyone falls.
Yeah, he's not so convinced that this is going to be him.
Prepare yourselves for combat.
Was really looking forward to this after I saw the trailer.
Only the
Very much interested in what the hell's going to go on.
What's ridiculous about it?
I look like a giant baby.
Now, what I expected from this was,
Isn't there more?
I expected that the thing would fall out of the ceiling.
Tapping your foot at a concert.
You writing a novel?
Oh, no,
This is what I hate. People do these posts online and messages. Start a new line once in a while. It's just courtesy. Easy to read.
But I mean, you're not going to send that, right? You cannot send me that message.
Why not?
He's so right.
Oh no!
What the hell, man? I enjoyed the photos. And there's a
I'm a little shaken up too, considering there's a Cape Fear level karate psycho terrorizing the neighborhood.
You see, it sounds crazy when you say it out loud.
Sounds crazy when other people say it. But now look, it's that kind of insanity that got us into this.
It's his crusade attitude that is not gonna.
Okay? We're gonna stop.
It's not gonna help.
We have to.
You.
He's looking to get rid of Mitch. You can tell by his face. It was pretty cool. Mitch is a little too overconfident, though. Yeah, he's a poser.
Assface has been loyal to the dojo.
They still call him Ass
I'm afraid
Face.
it's not Cobra Kai material.
Yeah, you rotate Johnny out, and then you rotate all the others
Strong
out.
will survive.
You lose concentration on the battlefield, and you're dead meat.
A Kreese quote,
Understand?
or a quote that Kreese took from his cap. Okay, very much the
not much
80s.
after high school.
Oh, okay. Do you have anywhere where we're probably just better off going with some new photos?
Yeah, like present day. I'm not sure I want you to grease me up right now. Baby, we'll have to tell you.
I was just thinking maybe we could go with something more.
All right, so.
Stat of my beach community.
Against a John Kreese. I don't like you. Jerk off.
You struck him? That's ridiculous. He's a liar.
Uh,
Honey?
she is seeing that the whole thing is not as easy as she does make it sound when she pushes back on Daniel.
Fix that lip of yours
I forgot that he intimidates him with his tattoos. And there, Kyler's starting to get a little bit nervous.
Finish it.
He didn't even get the whole word him out. I think Reese is surprised. Tori is very surprised. Yeah, no eye contact, right, Kyler? You know, Billy Zabka's got a great sense of humor.
It's a dragon roll, so basically you have some fresh avocado, some chopped up cucumbers, some snow crab, and unagi on top.
Unagi.
No, I'm sorry.
See, she's got it in her. She
know
does
that
have it in
hurts
her.
you.
I think what we're seeing with Eli, with Hawk this season, is what is internalized in Tori that we don't normally get a chance to see because she's usually so pissed off.
But we're doing everything we can to get back at Miyagi. Don't what they did to you.
And she's only halfway there.
He says.
I know you're helping your mom, but you need help.
You think I'm crazy?
We do see a little bit of what must be going to Tori by what came Sam's way. That ain't easy, especially when people don't understand you. And when you're a teenager, everybody thinks nobody else has that problem.
You have a proposal for me, darling?
This is a business proposal, not the indecent kind.
Nah. All right.
Hey, you don't ask, you don't get.
Deal.
We want him out by tomorrow.
All right, no problem.
It was the wrong move on Johnny. Maybe it's the right move for Chris.
It was great doing business with
If it can work, of course. And the music makes us feel like it absolutely can. The fellas. Crease, Ponytail, and Twig. And it's Twig we might just get a look at next season. And those of us who've seen the movies, we think Ponytail is... We think he's Silver.
It's all my fault. Oh, God. Shut your goddamn mouth, Silver.
Silver.
Look at him, Crease. Look.
That's got to stay with the guy. So what do we make of that in a show that is full of redemption or second chances or
You pay your rent
fixing
on time. But
the errors of the past?
Eric, record.
Probably should have got 2 more cousins or nephews or whatever.
I figured as much. Hey, Moose, Rocco, help the judge find his checkbook, will you?
You're the one giving up.
I don't know what the heck.
Quiet!
Daniel was telling Johnny what was, as a knee-jerk reaction, what he thought, and Miguel initially did the same thing to him.
I should have never brought back Cobra Kai. Look what happened.
And what happened is you helped a bunch of people and then walked away like a pussy.
But this is something that Johnny did need to hear,
You're sensitive.
and Miguel needed to say it, and that's where the focus and attention and sincerity came right from the heart. And see, Italians know this. Getting pissed off does heal. It's not too long. Johnny Lawrence does not do leet speak.
He's new and a little slow, so forgive him if he's not as polished as me.
You were the garbage man in the break room.
Is this the same dealership that they used in season 1 or season 2? Or is this a different location for theirs? So is that how they can get around that? Presumably, I guess, maybe. How he did this, I don't know, but a bit terrifying. I don't like snakes. I mean, that's where
Stop being a little bitch, okay? Oh shit, I think it's something!
that's where I'm like Indiana Jones. Me and my dad. Yeah, the series is not afraid of going just a little bit ridiculous. Somebody was talking to me the other day about how they started watching, hopefully because I inspired a little interest in a good friend of mine. He had seen some, and like the next week he had seen some more. Talked to him on on Friday last week. And, oh, yeah, no, I've started season 3. He told me he was a couple of episodes in, and I was trying to gauge where he was because he couldn't really remember if he had finished just the first episode or the first 2, or was it the first 3? He was trying to piece it all together. And, we were talking about some of the choreography. Some of the reviews have said, well, the choreography of this scene here and that scene there isn't all that great. And much like the reviewers, I think Midnight's Edge was saying this, and certainly guys like I think Critical Drinker, I think a couple of the other guys that really like the series, myself included. I don't mind. I would love to see some of the choreography get a little sharpened. There's a couple of things that just haven't looked right, and if you go back and rewatch them, you can really see. But like those reviewers, like me, and like my good friend, he said, well, that's not what we tune in. It's fun to see it. It's not necessarily about the karate moves. It's important, but it's not critical. It's like, this is what I thought while I was doing dishes tonight. It's like Star Wars in that regard, as far as lightsaber battles. You've all heard somebody who in college was into fencing, or somebody who was in stage combat, and you'd say, look, come on, these moves are not good moves. They're sort of half-assed Hollywood sword fighting. But you don't care because of the sound effects and the glowing laser swords. Well, that's sort of the same thing here. It's got the same similar moves to, you're not dealing with real Hong Kong karate action. You're not dealing with real kung fu action. But you're getting something neat, and they're kids doing karate. So who the hell cares? Same with Star Wars. It's heightened excitement and drama. That's what you have fun with. And you really enjoy the interplay between the characters, the dramatic scenes, the heightened situations, and what's going to happen next. It gets you invested in all sorts of little things. And then you get some acrobatics, some stunts, some choreography. Bing, bang, zoom. Everyone's having a good time. Yeah, it'd be great if it could be level 10. 10 out of 10. Boom, give us a 10. Is that going to pay off enough? I understand. It would be great. And I know some people know a lot more about this stuff than I do. And they'll say, well, it's bad here, it's bad here, it's bad here. I'm just tickled by the whole thing, especially when we got from, a couple of episodes ago, a previous episode, when Robbie does that up the wall thing like Donald O'Connor. That's great. Anyway, that's the episode. That's what I saw, and that's what I thought. Next episode, we'll hit episode 7. I just finished all of the series with my son just the other day, and we had a blast watching it again. So that's probably 3, 4, 5 times for me now. All the way through, probably 3 times. But little bits here and there all the way through. I've seen it 5 times probably. Anyway, another 5 around the corner too. Folks, thank you very much for indulging me. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Until next time, you folks take care.